best player on planet Earth, LeBron James and the Miami Heat, go up against the Dallas Mavericks and their hard-nosed small forward, they call him Tough Juice, Caron Butler. Coming up next.
That's a look at the Dallas Mavericks' electric wingman, Caron Butler, as he arrived earlier. There's a buzz in the air here at the American Airlines Center. It's the Miami Heat facing the Dallas Mavericks. 2K Sports and the NBA welcomes you to our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg. So the opening lineup for the Heat, LeBron and Bosh are the 3 and the 4. Mike Miller is out there with Dwayne Wade and Anthony. And for Dallas, Marion and Dirk make up the forwards. Kidd and Butler at the 1 and the 2, and Haywood. Clark, some mixed results for the Heat last year against the Western Conference.
Yep, they were a perfect 500 against the Western Conference, Kevin. Given what the Magic did against the West last year, you think the Heat would aim to improve that if they want to win the division.
Here is Haywood. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, thank you. I caught up with Eric Spoelstra. Their focus will largely be centered on defense today. He said if we challenge them and make them work hard for every point, I don't think they'll have the energy left to handle us defensively. Kevin?
Doris, appreciate the update. And so it looks like defense early on is the strategic emphasis here.
Yeah, it usually is, Kevin. I mean, that's where coaches like to hang their hat on the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, you know, if you look at it, Clark, those games against the West are a big part of the gap between those two teams in the standings.
And, Kevin, you can't win your division unless you can handle your business outside of the division. And that includes games against the Western Conference.
Miller snatches it inside.
They'll allow him to get that off all day.
Brendan Haywood in his 10th season out of North Carolina making the move to Dallas, Clark. They acquired him from Washington last year when the Wizards were doing their cleaning house.
Yeah, they did, and I think Dallas got a terrific defensive center. I mean, he's a guy who can really protect the paint. They say he can be a little disinterested at times, but when he's animated and engaged, he's as good as there is at the defensive end of the floor at his position.
And so here is Dallas following the basket by Chris Bosh. And Miami has possession. Fires from 14, and it's LeBron missing.
That's not something you'll see very often. Got the mid-range jumper he wanted, but off target.
Nowitzki outside. Over Bosh, and the shot is good from Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got his first points in this one. And here's Miami. Sean Marion covering. Marion against LeBron. Off the screen. And there's the one-handed jam.
That's good execution there. I mean, use that screen to give yourself an alley to the basket.
Right, and they use it well. It's reading what's ahead of you.
Yeah, nicely.
And the Heat making a change here. Free throw good, LeBron. Here's Kidd. 17 seconds left in the first. Takes it up. Haslett corrals the miss off the defensive glass. And here we go with Dwayne Wade. Shot misses. That's the end of this closely contested first quarter. Heat out front. They lead by 3.
Well, they're scoring with ease. They've definitely hit the ground running. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And we'll be back in just a moment. And the second quarter getting underway. It's been a close one so far. Here's Chalmers. One thing you always take a look at is trends from year to year, Clark. And for the Mavericks, they won 28 at home last season. Now, that number was down from their 09 total when they won an incredible 32 games.
But they won more games overall, Kevin, which shows you that this is a team that has no problem taking care of business on the road.
Dirk Nowitzki and Tyson Chandler in the middle. J.J. Barea is out there with Terry and Butler. So that's who Dallas starts the second with.
Well, he doesn't have the softest touch. And with the D right in his face, that made all the difference.
Now, playing here, Clark, at the American Airlines Center, you often have to play in front of a man signing your checks. You think that affects the players?
I don't really think so. He is very much a hands-on owner, very visible, but he also takes great care of his players, has tremendous passion and enthusiasm. So I think that perhaps lessens the pressure because he knows, I think his players know that he desires what they want, and that's wins and a chance to play for a championship.
Let's go to our great sideline reporter, Doris Burke, for an update. Doris?
Kevin, LeBron James, a superstar in the NBA. But what makes him so special is that he's still such a great team player. He says, for me, it's just about passing, moving the ball, and getting my teammates involved as much as I can. I know what my role is. I know I have to be the leader, but it takes all 5 guys on the floor, all 12 guys on the roster, all the coaches, everyone. Certainly, LeBron has his heart in the right place, guys.
He knows it takes a great team to win it all. Thanks, Doris. A different look for Dallas. Brendan Haywood, he's checked in for Chandler. Marion comes in for Caron Butler. And Jason Kidd has subbed in for J.J. Barea. The Heat also changing it up. Anthony's checked in. And it's LeBron in for Eddie House. Mavericks trailed by 3. Now here's Kidd. Terry outside. Kidd against Chalmers. Kidd kicks to Marion. Goes up. Here's Nowitzki, and he gets the bucket. Foul is called. 1 free throw for him.
That's where you want to be getting the majority of your shots from on offense.
That one misses for Nowitzki. Now Haslam, Chalmers. And the first half is now in the books. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center.
Well, good afternoon. Let's tip off the HP halftime show. The Heat in a tight one against the Dallas Mavericks. A powerhouse defensive display. They've been stifling on the defensive side of the court. The first half, a productive one for LeBron. And they've got a big boost from Dwayne Wade as well. And for the Mavericks, it's a grinded-out effort. It's been a hard-fought game, but they've risen to the challenge, really showing what they're made of. Dirk Nowitzki leads the game in scoring. He's chipped in with a few points and has gone to work on the glass, grabbing a few rebounds. These two leading their teams in scoring, and it hasn't exactly been a shootout as the numbers indicate. And that'll do it for us. Thanks so much for joining us here. Enjoy the second half.
Well, it's been a tight game as we enter the second half. Both teams going at it. Here's Wade. He with a pretty good road record, Clark, last year. 23 wins away from Miami.
You know, given they only won 24 at home, it didn't seem to matter if they were on the road or not. Basically about the same team at home or on the road.
And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. LeBron and Bosh are the 3 and the 4. Mike Miller is out there with Dwayne Wade and Anthony. Butler back to Kidd. To Ty. Anthony snatches the defensive rebound. Talking about the Heat, how do you find success on the road like they did last year?
I think one of the keys, Kevin, is that you have to have a team where the players understand their roles. I mean, they're not trying to do things that they can't do. And then from there, it's just about executing and not going through major droughts. And then when in a pinch, Give it to Dwayne Wade.
That's a good remedy. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, guys, as you know, the Dallas Mavericks are one of the older teams in the entire NBA. Jason Kidd said, "We understand what it takes to win. When you have a veteran ball club, you might be older, people think you might be slower, but you have to use your wisdom and knowledge to win ball games, and that's where we feel we have a huge advantage." And with Kidd bringing it up, guys, the basketball IQ is never a question. Kevin?
Not at all. Thanks, Doris. Now here's Nowitzki. Haywood, the pass to Nowitzki. Tosses it up, and it's tied up. Nowitzki's got 6.
They finally come back to tie it up. Let's see if they can pull ahead now.
LeBron dishes the box. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
Beautiful delivery with the bounce pass. He kept it away from the defense, which set up the shot perfectly. If they want to go 2 for 1, they'll have to speed it up.
Kidd kicks to Nowitzki. From 11 feet away. Can't get it to go. And it's the Heat taking it the other way.
Well, Kevin, they've been fighting it out for the rebounds here, so far it's an even match in that area. Here, they'll want to hold for one shot.
Haywood against LeBron. Outside Butler. He dumps it off. No good on that last second attempt there. And so this one is tightly contested as we end the third. Heat lead by 2. Fourth quarter getting going here. It's time for our Sprite Spark of the Game report. Let's go to Doris Burke.
Well, guys, the award goes to Dwayne Wade. It seems as though he's been involved in big play after big play in this one and has really ignited his team through the first 3 periods. We'll see how he closes this thing out, guys.
Thank you, Doris. He has surely activated this ball club.
Well, an inspired performance. You got to love the effort and the energy he's giving out there.
Here's Kidd. So with Nowitzki sitting on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. Kidd and Terry on. They're manning the backcourt. Haywood is out there with Marion and Chandler. Bosh against Haywood. Outside for Kidd. Now Haywood inside. Good, and the assist to Kidd.
Great pass into the lane. They'll take that one every time.
And here are the Heat. LeBron left side.
He tried to add a little flavor to that one. Maybe was thinking about the highlight reel, but then he missed the shot.
It's tipped. And Ilgauskas kicks to Miller. Chalmers. He's covered by Kidd. And Chalmers kicks to Miller. With the teardrop from downtown. That's good.
Kevin, that's what you expect from him. When the pressure's at its highest, with the game on the line, that's when he's at his best.
Now Haywood inside. And Miami has possession. 3-point lead. Less than 1 minute left.
That was vicious. I mean, real vicious. He hung on the rim just to say, you realize this is my basket, don't you?
Yeah, that is a nice finishing touch, Clark.
You think he bent the rim there, Kevin?
I think he did, sure. Look at it.
Wow, that's just an inopportune time to turn the ball over there, Kevin. Down, and it's late in the game. That could cost him.
Dallas calls timeout. They're losing by 7. 45 seconds left to the fourth. Dwayne Wade's checked in for Zydrunas Ilgauskas. Here's Kidd. Defended by Chalmers. And Jason Kidd gets the 3. Kidd's got his second basket. Here's Chalmers. And there's the intentional foul. And here comes LeBron. Here's Bosh. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki. This is a crucial possession for him. A lot at stake here. Here's Haywood. Takes it up. Buries the short-range shot.
Oh, that's much in the clutch. They needed that one, Kev.
Here's Wade. And there's the whistle as they commit the intentional foul.
That's exactly what they need to do to stretch out this game. Smart foul there.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Perfect from the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Kevin, that trip to the line was huge, and he builds their lead to 2 possessions.
Dallas calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. 22 seconds left in the game. Clark, what's your take?
Every second counts now. You got to score quickly, then foul.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Rick Carlisle said to his team. He told them, keep pushing hard to the end. Just finish out these last few minutes, and we'll be able to come away with the W. Kevin?
Yep, he'll send them to the line and hope for some misses. That's their only hope right now.
Sinks the first one, and that puts them up by 5. 2 for 2, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that'll do it, Kevin. Those last free throws were the icing on the cake.
Dallas calls timeout. They're behind by 6. 4 seconds left to the 4th. Here's Kidd. Off the inbound pass, kept alive. And so it's Miami winning this one. They pulled off this win, Clark, with respectable performances on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I think it was just really a nice overall effort, Kevin.
Well, that'll do it. For Clark Kellogg and Doris Burke and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time. And as we leave, we give you our Jordan Brand Player of the Game, Chris Bosh.